Hi everyone, so this is what we're going to be doing today. It's a pin-up look, something that's kind of inspired by Dita on Teese's makeup. So I've got the little merle up here and yeah, I really hope you enjoy it. I had so much fun doing it, so I'm really into kind of creating more adventurous makeup looks at the moment. So before I start the video, I just want to tell you, before I started it, I applied my foundation, and you want to apply a pale foundation that's really matte, so you don't want any shimmer in it. This is number 150 buff, and it's Revlon Colorstay. It's just paler than my skin tone, just because that's kind of what they did in this time period, and then just set it with like a white translucent powder, just with a powder puff, so it's really matte and ready for the rest of the makeup. So I really hope you enjoy it, and keep watching if you want to learn how to do it. Bye! Okay, so I'm going to start off by just filling in my brows, and typically in this kind of time period they had them really dark and really arched. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to take a dark brown eyeshadow, and this is the one from the Benefit Big Beautiful Eyes palette. I'm just going to take that on an angled brush and just start to create my arch. I'm also going to bring them in just a little bit in front of my natural, you know, where my hair naturally starts, just so that they look a bit more kind of dramatic. So once I've got that shape, I'm just going to take an eyebrow brush, something like this, and just brush that line through so it looks a little bit more natural. So once I've got my eyebrows nicely in place and how I want them, I'm going to start on the lid. So I'm going to take an eyeshadow primer. This is Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm just going to apply some of that to my eyelids, just to give my eyeshadow something to hold on to. Okay, now I'm going to be taking my 227 brush by MAC, which is just a large, fluffy kind of shader brush. And it's really, you can see in comparison to my eye, it's really quite big, so it's going to cover a large area, like in a shorter space of time. And I'm going to take a creamy kind of matte colour, and this is going to be Vanilla by MAC. It's just here. I'm just going to be placing that all over the lid, right up to the brow bone. This is going to give us a really nice base, and it's going to help the crease colour that we're going to be applying blend much easier, and just give us a really nice kind of highlight to the whole eye area. This colour is quite buildable as well, so if you want to keep going over it, you'll see the colour will become a little bit more opaque, which is what I'm going to do now. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is start building up a crease colour. I'm going to take my 217 from MAC, which is just a fluffy kind of crease colour, and I'm going to take this colour here, and it's called Cork, and it's just like a matte kind of mid-tone brown colour. So you don't want a really dark brown, you want something that's quite subtle, just a couple of shades darker than your skin tone, just so that you can get a little bit of definition but it's not too kind of obvious. So I'm just going to take that on this brush, and I'm just going to start building it in the crease, and you almost want to go above the crease, so you don't want any of this to go onto your eyelid, because we want to keep that area nice and highlighted. So we're just going to take that into the crease, and you also don't want to take it too high as well, so just right in the middle. One of the last things in terms of eyeshadow that we want to do is highlight the brow bone even more. So I'm going to take a matte white eyeshadow. This is called Gesso by MAC, and it's just basically a matte, pure white colour. And I'm going to take that just on a fluffy eyeshadow brush and just apply that along the outer section of the brow bone, so from your arch to the outer edge. And then taking the colour that we use for the Cork, just kind of blend those two together. And then the remainder that's on your brush, you can take it kind of down here. So for my eyeliner, it's just going to be really classic, like thin eyeliner, getting thicker towards the outer edge and then just wing it out. If you're not sure how to do this, I'm not going to go into too much detail about it now, but I'll put a link in the sidebar to my winged eyeliner video, and it's basically that, just on this look, so you can go and watch that and learn how to do it, but I'm just going to do it quite quickly. Try not to get it on the lower lash line like I just did. You want to kind of flick it out quite far, but not so it's like over the top. I'm going to take this all the way into the inner corner and just do a slight little point in the inner corner. So I'm going to be applying some false eyelashes, so I'm just going to apply a little bit of mascara first, and this is Maybelline's Lash Stiletto mascara, just because it's quite kind of fluttery and feathery, so just a little bit of that. Also a little bit on the lower lash line. Okay, so now I'm prepared for the false eyelashes. Once that mascara is dried, I'm just going to curl them with my eyelash curlers, and then I'm going to be using the Girls Aloud Nicola eyelashes, just because they're quite like elongated, and the main like length of them is concentrated on the outer corner, which is really great for this look. So I'm going to be applying those right after my mascara is dried. So just wait for your glue to go tacky while you're kind of holding them in your tweezers. I have a video on this, I'll also link that in the sidebar. So once these have gone a little bit tacky, I'm just going to blow on them because it helps it dry a little bit quicker. I'll put those in place. And then push the ends in. And then with the end of my tweezers, I'm just going to kind of poke them into where I want them to be. that's our eyelashes on. So one of the main steps that kind of makes this pin-up look really like iconic is the red lip. So I'm going to start with that now. I've already put lip balm on. I'm just going to powder over it because we want a nice matte base for the lipstick to go onto. So I'm just using my face powder. And just like patting over it. So we've got something nice to work on. I'm just going to take a red lip liner. I'm actually going to go get this sharpened first. Okay, so I've got my red lip liner. This is one from Virgin V and it's just called Red. So any red lip liner you have will do really, and just begin lining your lips. When I get to the Cupid's bow, I'm going to do it really rounded because that's kind of the trend that was going around at that time period. So don't like point them up, just kind of round them off at the Cupid's bow. And so as you're going around as well, you can begin kind of filling them in once you've got the shape that you want. And that'll just act as like a base for your lipstick. And then just begin to fill it in. I think the tip with lip liner is not to kind of rush it because you want them to be kind of as perfect as possible. So don't kind of rush it, do it in little strokes and it's much easier. So for lipstick, I'm going to use this one again by Virgin V, and it's just, it's called Sunday Lips. I think it's just kind of like a jumbo lip pencil turned lipstick, so I'm just going to use that. So once you've got your lipstick in place, you can take a concealer brush. This is just a flat one, so it's really good for kind of lining around the lips, and just some of your concealer or foundation. And just take that and just go around the edge of your lips, and it'll just kind of really tidy it up and make it look really sharp and defined. Okay, so once you've tidied up kind of the edges of your mouth, I just took a white eyeliner. This is the 24/7 liner from Urban Decay and it's in Eylure. And right where you put that winged eyeliner, just put that white eyeliner literally right underneath the wing. And it'll just make it stand out a lot more. I'm just going to actually go over this liner. Just again. And it'll just really kind of make it stand out. The last thing, well, for the eyes, is just to apply kind of a little like mole. Dita on Teese is like famous for this, and it's on her left eye, so I'm just going to apply that. kind of at the top of the cheekbone. Just twist your pencil, just like that. Okay, now for the face, I'm just going to apply a blusher. And you want a really kind of matte blusher. There's nothing really shimmery about this look. So I'm just going to take my blush brush, which is just here. It's the 129 from MAC. And I'm going to take Pinch a Peach blusher from MAC. It's just a matte pink colour. And I'm also going to take a bronzer. This is one from Physicians Formula and it's just a matte bronzer. And I'm going to kind of dip my brush into both of them. So we've got kind of a dusky pink colour. And you don't want to blend it up the cheekbone. It's more concentrated on the apples of the cheeks, so just smile and just place it right there. Okay, and then just blend it a tiny bit, but you don't want it all the way up. Just so we've got something that looks like that. So that's basically it for this pin-up look. It's just really, really pale, matte skin, no shimmer to this look whatsoever. A really neutral matte eye again, with a brown in the crease, winged eyeliner, false eyelashes, the little mole, pink blusher just on the apples of the cheeks, and really kind of defined red lips. For the hair, I'm just going to take my fringe and just kind of brush it through. And you want to kind of twist it to one side. Take these little bits out of the way. And then kind of push it back. If you've got some shorter pieces, just take those across to the other side. Let's just try that again. Just it. And then kind of push it so it kind of like pops out. And then just take a clip. Clip it in place. And if you're going out to kind of a party and you're going as like a flapper girl, or not a flapper girl, more of like a pin-up girl, some kind of Dita von Teese type thing, then this would be perfect. So I really, really hope you enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed doing it. So see you in my next video, everyone. Bye!